Hi all, Jin here with the FF12 Abyss, comes with Balthier's release. If you haven't seen my pool battle with Mark from TCC, the Crystal Chronicles podcast, for Balthier, I will put that in the description below. I did end up getting Balthier at a high cost, and I did end up losing to Mark pretty badly. So, as a loser's condition, I do have to give him a heartfelt, wonderful shout out. I mean, I didn't need to lose to give him a shout out, but here it goes. The Crystal Chronicles podcast, they are an amazing podcast. They air every Thursday at, I believe, 8 p.m. Central. They are very informative, very entertaining. They cover all the kits, all the events, with at least 3 hosts. They have guest hosts come on occasionally. I have been a guest host before. So they have multiple opinions on certain things in the game. You can learn a lot just from hearing different opinions, different sides. Most content evaluation is done via one person's opinion. That's why a podcast is really nice, where it has multiple opinions, some of which would already have great experience with the character already. So definitely a great listen. You can tune in live or check out their recordings on YouTube as well. All the links to the Crystal Chronicles podcast and their Discord, which has wonderful, helpful, skilled veterans that are willing to help you easily. So yeah, there you go. There's your shout out, Mark. And definitely check them out. I mean, none of it is over-exaggerated either. That's just how I feel, so it's a pretty easy shout-out for me. And hopefully that covers my loss to Mark as well. And yeah, onto the Lufenia here. I am going to bring Cloud, just because this is like a mini Beatrix Lufenia. Cloud's paralyzes and delays are very helpful here. Quistis I'm bringing for fun, because they do require obviously 2 gold crystals, an FF12 character, and a gun character. So obviously the first thing I think of is Irvine with the, no, I'm just kidding. Obviously it's Balthier, featured Abyss Lufenia, so he covers all 3 of the requirements. You just need 1 more gold, and I thought, whatever, let's just bring an outdated character to show how Balthier can help even outdated characters hit semi-decent. And yeah, Cloud will cover the carry. Balthier and Cloud should take care of it. And this is not even synergy. None of them are synergy, not even Balthier synergy. So this is all just raw, as they would in any fight. So let's do this. And if we don't get to bring a friend either, since it's Abyss. So with Balthier, you will want 5 stacks for his overhead buff to actually apply to the rest of the party. And you can use his AA to get additional stats, but I wouldn't recommend it. Just go build it up normally, it's fine. You can save the AAs for when you actually need it to like shave or get somebody out of break. It's not that important to get him the 5 stacks right away, since the fight doesn't really begin in the beginning too much anyways. Oh, we got the paralyze, very nice. And his skill 1 is great for shaving, his skill 2 is good for single target brave gains. His skill 2 is actually great for removing 3 buffs at a time, also from a single target, whereas his skill 1 only removes 1 of each. I'll just get the launch there, so I can delay A bit here with the launch. Only Balthier has the benefits of his buffs right now. So we need 5 stacks to get a party wide. Let's steal all of these buffs from A. We're at 5 stacks and everyone's going to be doing massive damage. Oh, that's a good miss. It's nice to have Cloud too. He's going to help dispel as well, so we're going to get both off here. And then we only got 1 left, which this EX will take care of. The EX also dispels 1 of each from both targets, or all targets rather. So between Balthier and Cloud, we were able to get rid of their buffs pretty quickly. Let's just go ahead and paralyze. Quistis is just like one skill EX machine, so we'll just go with the skill 1 whenever we're not using the skill 2. And we're gonna have to shave here. Got him. The extra brave damage up is beautiful. And then the HP damage up, obviously. Everything he brings is amazing. Definitely a great unit to pull on. You won't be disappointed. Let's drop the EX. Yep, the EX is up, so let's just use the EX. Also helps to have Quistis because I can delay them when I need to dispel in time, and they also slow them down because they are pretty fast. Look at that, 115k AoE. I of course have his high armor, that's why. And I love that he has the attack armor, so he can take as much advantage of his overhead buff as possible. Let's go ahead and delay them here. And we can use this skill 1 to shave both of them. That was pretty weak damage actually though. Their defense sure has already gone up a ton, it seems. So we get skill 2 free ability here. There comes all the buffs and their orbs. So their orbs gonna stick around forever, and we have to make sure to get rid of their buffs. So let's go ahead and use our first LD here. That should get rid of 3 buffs from both of them. It's a beautiful animation. It also cleanses your party if you didn't know that already from debuffs, which is very useful. So let's go ahead with this skill 1. We don't need to delay anybody here. Quistis' age is starting to show. We can use the EX here to dispel both of them. Ooh, we can use the EX here, perfect. We got the break, so Cloud can finish off the last dispel. We got the HP regen off anyway. We got the EX, we can get the debuffs back down. Wow, you are showing your age, Quistis. Wow, even with Balthier's buff and everything. That's why people don't use you anymore, but it's fine. She's not very Lufenia viable yet. I've used her in a couple of Lufenias already at least, so still love her. Let's paralyze one of them at least here. Yeah, let's break A. I don't even know what buffs Balthier has. He always uses just random buffs. If the enemy buffs all the time, he just has tons of random buffs. I think he has the HP and brave regen in there, so that's nice. Let's just battery everybody for the all attack. Yeah, that's a good decision. Alright, we can't let them do their recast abilities, so it's pretty much delay, paralyzed from here on out. EX. Or we delay them. Yeah, let's delay them. Yeah, wait, skill 1 here. And we can EX is fine, B is gonna go first. And yeah, I think my burst here, and then below 50% they will get their buffs back, so I can start dispelling them then too, so it's perfect. Oh man, all these Brave Pluses are pretty awful though. So the launch is not ideal. Not ideal. This is not going to be the most efficient burst, but it's going to do what I need it to do, which is start getting rid of their buffs. LD first, so we can get 2 more launches. And there you go, here comes the bus. This is pretty much exactly like the Beatrix fight, which I did have trouble with originally, so I mean, now I know exactly what I need to do, and having Balthier is a much bigger help with the spelling work. Would have been nice if they had made a completely different fight or something. I guess they didn't have time, or I don't know. That person's launchable, doesn't really matter though. I've actually used Cloud's burst probably the most out of any unit's burst. He wasn't that hyped. I mean, a lot of people use Lightning obviously, but I think Cloud is very, very solid. Very solid unit. Yeah, this will be a good launch here. Get some damage in there. Quistis. It's okay. That was a little subpar. These ladies' defenses are high. Even with the Brave damage up from Balthier, Quistis is kind of struggling. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get rid of all their buffs now. Perfect 3 left. Don't let them HP regen at all. Beautiful. Yeah, let's paralyze the one with the recast ability. Yeah, let's get my aura up and get my last abilities up. We'll let B go first. Thankfully there is no HP requirement since I do have 0 healers on this team, if that wasn't already clear. I do have Setzer's Call in case I need it. Should be able to take them down in time. Delay them here already. Here we go. There's the buffs we need at 30%. Get ready for that launch. Now we can start ruining their buffs. And we're gonna get rid of 3 at a time here. This will be the last time they buff themselves that much anyways. We'll save the launch for Quistis. Oh, of course. Of course A is left with the HP and Brave regen. Gonna get my stats up here anyways, attack up. Yeah, let's remove both of them. They are mine now, too bad for you. That's paralyzed. I'm just saving the summon till last moment until I need it. Let's get my AA up, summon here. And we got 3 skill 2s left, and I should have an LD left as well. This fight is over. See, no synergy, doesn't matter. Balthier was able to help bring up Quistis a little bit to snuff. Damn, their defense is pretty high though. There we go. We can launch them with a nice skill 2 here. Delay him if we need later. I'm gonna launch here first so I can launch the other guy again as well. Other gal, rather. There we go. EX. Yeah, this is over. And we got the LD. Yep. Should be able to kill them before their orbs run out. We don't need them to buff again. We'll just delay A. And we'll launch B and it's just over. We don't even need the Setsu call. So yeah, a new fight would have been nice. This one I already knew really well already. Oh, you're not dead yet. Alright, well, this should do it. Fitting to give Balthier the final shot. And yeah, that is that. If you don't have Balthier built, you can have like a cheap Balthier, but you're gonna need like Lightning and Ramza build, for example. So it's nice that Balthier covers 3 requirements, so that you just need Lightning will be your second yellow, or Ramza will be your second yellow, either way. But I think you kind of need a minimum one of them with a burst if you're going to bring a cheap Balthier without his LD, for example. Yeah, here are my arts. Quistis and Balthier I haven't worked on since a while. Balthier was really tough for me to get those arts back in the day. He does have Raijin, Saz, and Setsu Refine. I do like the Setsu Refine on him just because the extra speed down, so that we can get in as many turns as we want with his overhead buff. And he can go more often with his overhead buff to get it up faster, and that's kind of my reasoning for it. And then Cloudus, Drago, and Seymour and Saz are fine. Yeah, that will be it. Balthier was able to carry an outdated Quistis. I mean, Cloud obviously was the main DPS. You are going to need a main DPS person with Balthier, obviously. He's not going to be your carry. He's going to be your Orabot with amazing utility. So definitely worth the pulls, I think. And thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.